Welcome back. You have come a long way in learning about software testing. The next 2 lessons in this course will examine project activities and how these influence the testing. To avoid confusion, this lesson will refer to test phases, but you need to be aware that the way test phases are organized will also depend on which project methodology you are following. We will discuss the methodologies later in the course. The easiest way to understand this subject is by looking at a V model. In this lesson, you will learn which project activities trigger the testing. Part 2 of the V model lessons will show how the test phases relate to these project activities. Let's get started. This is a V model for obvious reasons. There is a project start and end point. To get from start to finish, there will be several project activities that will need to be completed in this direction. First, we will add project activities to the left of the V model, then associated test phases on the right. Before we go on this journey, it's worth mentioning that a project initiation document is usually submitted before the start of a project. Its purpose is to seek approval for the start of project activities, set out the approach and resource requirements, then obtain a green light and budget approval. Let's get started with the project activities. The first deliverable may be an operational requirement document, sometimes called the operational acceptance document. This is where the specific objectives relating to operations are captured. It could include varying requirements like security standards, system performance, system availability, backups, and the expected level of testing from the project. This is a living document and often evolves as the technical details become clearer during a project lifecycle. There will be a set of user requirements documented in some form, created by business representatives, and setting out the high-level use cases and required features. A high-level or system design document will be created by either a supplier or technical architect on the project. This would typically contain information like architecture diagrams, interface descriptions, data models, and performance metrics. Usually, there is more than one low-level design document. These will build on the high-level designs, and the document could contain details on screen design, input validation, or application navigation details. The technical specification provides instructions and guidance to system developers. For example, coding and design standards, security constraints, and network details. Finally, the coding can begin, although it's not uncommon for some of this to be done in advance when system developers are already familiar with the required features. The first code test activity could be a walk through the coding for any given feature. This will most likely be a code sample check by a development lead or peer. The aim is to ensure that the guidance provided in the technical specification is followed. This is not a definitive list of project activities, so be prepared to ask if you see something you don't understand. Many projects deliver applications in their own unique way. In the next lesson, you will learn how test phases fit into the V model and which project deliverables they are linked to. I will see you there. Remember, all lessons are free, so please like this video and subscribe to the channel. It costs you nothing and allows us to keep creating free content for you.